So what's your opinion on electric vehicles? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Is it a case of you just haven't tried one? What is it you do like? Have you got an electric vehicle? Have you got an electric motorcycle? What is it you don't like about electric vehicles? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really interested to find out. So I'm going to get suited and booted. Let's head into the city. So electric always seems to spark quite a debate on likes and dislikes, and some people seem to be really against electric and some people are really for it, and then there's quite a few that are sat on the fence, don't actually know what to think. So like I said, let me know in the comments below, what's your opinion on electric? Do you think it's the future? Like I say, I'm out testing an electric motorcycle at the moment as part of my job as a development test rider. There was a time I did think to myself, oh no, I'm a petrol head through and through, and that's never going to change. And then a couple of years ago I was lucky enough to event manage and be event manager for the Livewire Del Mar press launch in Barcelona. What an amazing city Barcelona is. And it was at that point that it really did sort of showcase what electric is and change my mind on what I thought electric was all about and my perception of it. And like I say, I always thought I was a petrol head through and through. What that bike made me realise was really I'm just a two-wheel addict as long as I am not the engine. That all depends where you're going to ride that bike for me. I think electric definitely has its place, and that is in the city, because that is where electric dominates. That is where electric really does showcase how good it is. At some point, I don't think we will have a choice. I think if you live in a big city, you are going to be forced to either drive an electric car, get an electric bus, catch an electric taxi, or ride an electric motorcycle. So yeah, I'm out testing an electric motorcycle at the moment, doing city routes, or a city route, for mileage accumulation, which not only proves a motorcycle worthy of its warranty, but also raises any issues before you good people get your hands on it. And I gotta say, the bike I'm testing I absolutely love. It really does showcase what an electric motorcycle should be. But we will come back at some point to the bike that I'm on now. Just at this moment in time, it's not out and it's still under embargo, and I can't exactly tell you what bike it is, which is a shame, because like I say, for me this is the best electric motorcycle in the world. That's where electric rules, is on the city streets, where it's stealth and it's ease to ride, just dominates the streets, it really does. And on a really hot day, I gotta say, it really is nice not to feel the heat of a combustion engine, especially in a city. And I realised this, as you know, we've had some really hot weather. It's been beautiful and I'm not going to complain. But when I jumped back on my mighty Triumph Scrambler to go home, oh my God, that's when I started sweating. Oh, the water was dripping off me. I was dehydrated within 5 miles of riding that bike. And then I realised I hadn't sweated all day. I'd been cool, I'd been calm, I'd been stress-free within that city environment. Every set of traffic lights is a standing start that just nobody can keep up with you. Twist and go, away you go. Bloody lovely. So the bike I'm riding is an equivalent to a 125cc petrol engine motorcycle, and it will do 70 miles an hour. But you don't need a full bike license for this bike. You can ride it on L plates. So I think that makes it so accessible to people that live in the city and, you know, live the city life. Now, I know a lot of people say electric is soulless. The bike has no soul, it has no sound. Loud pipes save lives. Oh, I wish that was true. But I do think that argument is flawed. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a loud set of exhaust pipes. I like my ears to feel like they're bleeding, you know. I've got a monkey bike that does about 105 decibels. Absolutely ridiculous. And I keep telling myself I need to grow up. But I do love the fact that it makes so much noise. But I don't believe the argument of loud pipes save lives, because if this was true, then, you know, the plonker that hit me head on my Harley Davidson with my stage 1 Screaming Eagle pipes that also made your ears bleed, you know, if that's the case, then he wouldn't have hit me head on, would he? Are they soulless? I don't think so. I think they've got their own personality in their own way, and that really does showcase itself and shine through when it comes to electric motorcycles. They're stealth, and I think in a city we need an element of stealth, because you know what car drivers are like. They like to block you at every given moment. And I mean, look at that. I've come off them lights, and I'm the first one, and I'm away. And all I can see is little things in the distance in my mirrors. And everybody that was there is just a distant memory. I'm out of their way with no effort at all. And that's the thing about electric motorcycles. They are so easy to ride. And do you know what? This is going to benefit, or they will benefit, so many people. One of the things that electric motorcycles showcase is the stupidity of pedestrians. Oh my God. It has given me a new insight to how stupid people are. Because people don't look with their eyes anymore, because they're too busy looking at their bloody phones. So they look with their ears. And because they can't hear an electric motorcycle, they just step out across the road oblivious to the fact that you might mow them down and take their legs off. You know, they're too busy looking at what Facebook is telling them and the rest of the gossip of the world to be bothered about their own lives. So, all you pedestrians out there, stop being bloody idiots and start looking with your eyes. As for everything else I like to do on a motorbike, I'll stick to my combustion engine, for sure. I want to go touring and chuck a tent on the back, I'm going to do that on my mighty scrambler, you know. If I want to go for a quick blat down the lanes, I'll jump on my monkey. But if I was looking for a city commuter, or even a commuter that was cheap, hassle-free, do you know what? Electric would be the way I'd go. I could get away with half the stuff I get away with in this city on my combustion engine motorcycle, because they'd hear me coming and they'd just do whatever they could to stop me in my tracks and block me and just make life a misery while I'm sweating my nads off. And that's why electric will always dominate the city. So, as ever, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for listening to the rants and rabbles of an old man, a bloke that just loves all things two wheels, as long as I'm not the engine. And yeah, let me know in the comments below, what's your thoughts? You know, what do you think about electric? Do you think it's the future? Do you think it's your future? Let me know in the comments below. But as ever, no matter what you're riding, whether it be electric, whether it be petrol, or anything else, never ride faster than your angel can fly. That's for sure.